Hi, this is day 2 of my trip to Berlin. I'm now on my way to the conference location. Yesterday evening I met with Silke and we went to some really fancy hummus place. I think it was an Israeli restaurant. We had shashuka and burnt cauliflower with tahina. Yeah, really a lot of delicious dishes. Aubergine, salad and hummus, of course. So that was really good. But I was also really tired yesterday, so we sat down for another drink, and then I think at around 10 I was at home. Not at home, but of course in my hotel. Yes. Yesterday was a good conference day. The keynotes, as I already mentioned, but also the workshop sessions which we had in the afternoon, they were interesting, and yeah, I will talk about that a little bit later. When the second day is over, I will try to draw some conclusions from what I've seen in these conferences today. It is not so convenient to film inside where the conference is taking place because it's a ministry, and so I'm sorry that there is no real footage from there. I will try to sneak something in, but can't make promises here. Okay. Okay, my conference has come to an end, and what I want to do now is I want to make a short resume of these 2 days we had our conference and what we talked about. So one of the main points which I really found interesting is that actually not so much has changed. There is still the problem that many universities are facing, that they acting rather decentralized, and that it's a rather highly democratic process to initiate change or processes at all at universities, which leads to the problem that if you want to pursue certain changes in how to act around the necessities that come with dealing with digitalizations, that these processes actually are pretty slow, or can be pretty slow. And this is something a lot of the people actually said that's one of the biggest challenges for the universities, to deal with that you don't have a certain group leading this idea of cultural change dealing with digitalization, but rather have a big group in universities who are actually all have a say in how to deal with it, and that slows down the processes. That's one of the things. Another thing which I found really interesting is that there was a project called Kiron. They are focusing on migrants, especially refugees who fled war and so on, and who want to go to visit a university in Germany. And the key idea is to prepare them with university courses provided as MOOCs online, and on a parallel setting prepare them language-wise with English courses and German courses, so that they are able to visit universities after this time of preparation. And the good thing about this, how they do it, because the credits that you earn in these courses you visit in the first 2 years, you can actually bring into your regular university degree. So when you, for example, if you have already earned like 6 ECTS, you can bring these 6 ECTS into your bachelor studies, which you do afterwards. So you don't lose so much time preparing your language skills as a refugee. That was really impressive, really a good idea, because they thought about all the practical issues already at hand. Yeah, that's was one of the topics I found really interesting. The most impressive keynote in all these 2 days was probably from Professor Dr. Oh, now I hope I say her name correct. I think it was Helbig or Helbig. I think Helbig, yes. She was from the Fachhochschule Lübeck, and she talked about how digitalization, how they approached this change process of digitalization at a university, and what are the key outcomes for the university, but also for the students who attended university and use the online courses they, for example, provide. That was really interesting, not only because what she said was rather impressive, but also because she was like a really good speaker, and she did really a good keynote with actually no presentation tools at all. It was like a plain and simple speech she gave for, I think, like 30 minutes. So that was really impressive, and yeah, I hope to hear keynotes like that again. That was really impressive, and I think a lot of the contents she told at her keynote I will bring into my university. Okay, the sun has gone now, it's a little bit cold. Yeah, I'm going to pick up my suitcase at the hotel, and then afterwards grab a small bite to eat, and yeah, then I'm heading home. My train is coming in around like 2 hours, so I need 30 minutes to go to the hotel, and then afterwards I will go pick up some food, maybe in front of the hotel. I saw that there was like a pretty decent restaurant, so we'll try that. I will end the vlog now, and I hope you enjoyed my 2 days in Berlin. Sorry that I made like one big vlog out of it, but actually, did I make one big vlog of it? Okay, forget what I said. I'm going to end the vlog now. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope you enjoyed yesterday's vlog. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.